Welcome to the Walton Pi. Today we're going to be talking about the Intermediate Value Theorem. So the Intermediate Value Theorem says that if we have a continuous function f on a closed interval a to b, where f of a is not equal to f of b, and if we have a number between f of a and f of b, then there exists a number c with a less than c less than b, where f of c is equal to n. Now, that is a little bit hard to digest when it's just in text, so let's look at a picture. So we have some continuous function defined on an interval from a to b. F of a and f of b are not the same, and we are going to just let n be a number in between f of a and f of b. Because f is continuous, this tells us that there is going to be some number c where f of c is equal to n. So this is just one image of one value of n for this particular continuous function. And the nice thing is, this theorem is going to be true no matter what function we're dealing with, or what value of n we pick in between f of a and f of b. Now, for some values of n, there might be more than one value of c that could work. That doesn't say that this theorem is false, it just says that there exists at least one. We don't know how many there are, but we are guaranteed it happens at least once. So for an example, let's try and show that y equals negative x and y equals the natural log of x must intersect somewhere, but we don't want to try and solve for the point of intersection. That would be a bit challenging to try and do, but we just want to guarantee that there is an intersection. Well, if we let f of x be equal to the natural log of x plus x, this is just natural log of x minus the negative x. If we can show that that has a value where it's equal to 0, then that guarantees us that there must have been an intersection in between. Because if we subtract one function from the other and we get 0, that means that at that x value, the two functions are actually the same, or have the same value. So we just need to show that f of c is equal to 0. So what we are going to say is this is going to be our n value that we are going to establish here. We are going to establish 0 to be n. We just need to now find an a and a b where one of them is bigger than 0 and one of them is less than 0. So if we look at a few different values of the function, we might notice that f of e to the negative 10 is equal to negative 10 plus e to the negative 10th, which is some number smaller than negative 9. But if we also look at f of 1, we see that's going to be 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. So e to the negative 10th is smaller than 0, and 1 goes to something bigger than 0. So that tells us that somewhere between e to the negative 10th and 1, there is an x value where f of x is going to be equal to 0. And so this tells us that the intermediate value theorem guarantees that there is a point of intersection of y equals negative x and y equals the natural log of x somewhere between e to the negative 10 and 1. I hope this was a helpful example to understanding the intermediate value theorem. Please check out some of my other videos, and please like and subscribe if you have not already so I can continue to make these sorts of videos. Have a great day, and good luck with the rest of your math.